Hello everyone. We didn't think we were going to stream this weekend, but we'll allow a few people to get in here, see what's going on, see if I can get into the chat on my phone and see if anyone's here. Didn't think we were going to stream this weekend. I better turn this volume down. All right. Michael M. Hey, what's up? Hello, yeah. Surprise for us. How do I sound, buddy? How do I sound? See how this camera looks. Good. Silver Down Under. Hello. How you doing? Yeah, I bought a coin collection a couple weeks ago, and I wanted to showcase it off. And then this bag here sounds good. Good. That bag there, the Crown Royal bag, was what I picked up from my LCS this afternoon. So there's a nice surprise in there as well. Might have a couple GAWs. Hello, Auntie. You gonna say anything, Winning?
Yeah.
Yeah? Highlander Stacking, what's up? Dazed and Confused, hello. How you doing? Yeah, you're getting lag. Yeah, we don't know how these streams have been for us lately. We saw a warning when we first came up, and then we've got everything off but this to try to dedicate all our bandwidth towards this stream. So,
and we pay for the highest bandwidth. I don't get it.
I think I'm gonna have to do something with Comcrap. That's who I'm with. So, Comcast. Steve Rice, what's up? How you doing, my friend? Yeah. So anyway, this coin collection here I bought. Let's take the Crown Royal bag off. I'll get to that later. But this, I paid $400, and I believe there's about 32 ounces of constitutional silver. So I'll show you what's inside here. It's easier just to say, maybe dump it. Got a lot of things and flips. I'm going to tear all these out of here one by one. So I don't know how long this stream is. I'm going to give something away in this bag, and I'll give something away in the other bag too. So that's sort of like the GAW that I'm planning on doing, as I just literally rip all these coins out of here with the exception of the nickels, because I don't know what I'm going to do with the nickels. Silver Tanifa, what's up, my friend? And I'm going to talk about the 1K GAW that Steve Rice is donating to. Silver Tanifa is donating to. Talking Bullion is. My coin LCS guy donated the other day, or this afternoon, towards it. I'll get all that out in a bit and showcase that off. But Coin Junkie AG, what's up? So yeah, let me start by pouring that out. Got a little bit of everything in there, including, look at that. I bought that peace dollar at 8 times face, so I paid $8 for that peace dollar. Very, very happy about that. Paid $8 for each one of these Morgans that are in here too. I said 8 times face on everything, so that's what I got, So that means each one of these would be $8. You can join me anytime, Winnie. She's being awful quiet, just typing away over there. You gonna say anything? So anyway, 8 times face and all this. We've gone through it a little bit. Nothing really key date inside there. I just wanting to slip it into all the rest of my constitutional. But before I do, what the heck is this? Oh, look at that steel penny sitting in there. So I'll stack all this up. I'll go through it. I'll get it all categorized for myself and then put it into some tubes. Yeah, it's a nice pickup. We like it. That and this cost me, I gave him $400 for it. So I know there's at least almost a full roll of quarters in there. There is a ton of dimes in here. So why don't I see if I can get this phone over here so I can see the chat. Carrie and Terry Kellogg, hello. What is up? Good to see you. Talk a little bit more about my 1K GAW coming up, even though I'm not there at 1K yet. The plan is I'm going to get real busy come April time because my work schedule just gets crazy. So we're going to try to have this 1K GAW before then, regardless of whether I'm at 1K or not, because I just won't have any other time to do it. So, isn't that the plan, Winnie?
Yeah, we want to get it done before racing starts. This year's going to be a really big year for the track.
My primetime life gets wiped out Tuesday through Saturday nights here in about another month. It's gone until November, so I need to get this sort of done and out of the way. So tomorrow we're spending all day long figuring out a video for this. We've already got some things made up for it. You know, we like to put our little spins on shout outs, and we're trying to make this one a little bit funny as well. So we'll see what happens with it. What's up, Pharaoh? How you doing? Yeah, got a lot of change there. Just starting to try to put a little bit of it together, actually. But yeah, it's going to be the Silver Dollar Extravaganza, or as Silver Tanifa said, what was the name of that? It's Silver Stealer. Can you help me out here at all?
Remember.
You don't remember? Do you remember, Silver Tanifa, exactly what that name is? Because we took today and shot a few videos, and then tomorrow's when we're working on the 1K, and I haven't really put my mind much into that yet today. That's tomorrow. Silver Stealers. Anyway, we've got like 10 to 15 silver dollars we're giving away on my 1K golf. So it's all about silver dollars for the 1K golf. Silver Stealers, Silver Dollar Holla. Yeah, exactly. That's it. That's it. That's the name of the gall that we're doing. So stacking a stack. Yeah, and I'll get some of those out here in a second as I slowly get some of this up. I'm going to have to put the phone down for a second. Let me get into some of this Constitutional I bought off him. Oh, look, there's Barber. That's slicked out, of course. What do you expect, you know? But it's got a legible date, 1903. You know, 8 times face. You can't beat that. I'll take 8 times face anytime. You know, it's just basically when he gave me his collection, I said, look, all I got's $400 towards this. I don't know what that works out as in spot. I said, but if you were to take this to my LCS guy, he would literally give you about 8 times face for it and then go around and sell it for 12 times face or 13 now. I mean, it just, silver's been all over the place lately. So
he sold it to you.
All right. We went in there today, and that Crown Royal bag, I was just after, what was I after? A couple tubes for my ASCs that I plan on getting Monday. I know they're coming in the mail here soon. And he was buying a collection off somebody at the table. And of course, I was instantly interested in what was going on over there. So I stop in, I go over there towards his pile, and he's got nothing but Kennedy, 64 Kennedys. And let's just put it in short, that's what I bought. I bought all the 64 Kennedys that came at his store right when I was standing there. And that's not even in this collection here yet. That's in that Crown Royal bag. So, looks like we're getting some decent amount of quarters, and he's got a ton of dimes. You know, that's a penny. I did get a bag of Wheaties out of this too. I'm not putting that on display right now. Looks like there are a few that got thrown in here. Looks like a lot of dimes, There's another quarter. I thought one of these Standing Liberties winning was a Variety 1, but the date was blasted on the front. The only reason we know it because the reverse is quite legible, but it's not going to help my book out much. Looks like the rest of these are all dimes there. Either Mercs or Silver Rosies. Because when he brought this collection to me, what I first did to it, it happened to be while I was at work. He brought it to me at work. I sat there and threw it out on the desk and separated all the clad out from the silver. And that's what I came up with. Aaron Cross, what is up? Hello.
And
welcome.
Silver Finder.
Silver Finder is here as well.
And we have a new mod.
Silver Tanifa? I gave it to him. Yeah, Silver Tanifa.
I saw you.
All right, so there's that. And there's also a bunch of stuff. Looks like we got some V nickels. That's a decent looking Walker. That's not bad. What is that? 1947. That's not bad looking. You know, and I was thinking maybe not maybe, but when we do a gall tonight, maybe give you something out of this collection And I was actually thinking maybe we give a nice walker away in one of these ones, because
That's a 47. Also.
yeah, maybe we'll give away a walker. What is this? Oh, this looks like a commemorative, a Booker T. Washington. Little gritty one, but a Booker T nonetheless. Dutch Silver Pirate. What is up? Fiat, my man. How you doing, Fiat? Yeah, we didn't know. We thought we're going to be on a Talking Bullion stream Monday night, and we thought, well, since I've got a 3-day weekend this weekend, probably the last one until November, that we take advantage of it and get some video shot today. And we've been using our garage a little bit more to go out there. So literally right now we've got a studio set up in the garage, and now I'm in my living room with the studio set up in here. So for the next 3 days, we're going in and out of the garage, back into here, getting a whole bunch of stuff shot up, getting that 1K video done. And we thought, well, why not stream tonight, show off this collection? That way I don't have to do a video on this. I'll eventually throw all this into my constitutional, and I'll get all that out. We will do a video on that, probably shooting that in the garage tomorrow. But then, oh, look at this. Nice barber. But then figure out this 1K GAW and give away a little bit of silver. Hide your Dutch treasure. The Dutchman has sailed in. So welcome, everyone. Good to see you all. And not trying to be so boring, but part of the stream tonight was going to be me getting out. Where is it? I know it's around here.
Your nephew said do not run over the sticker board again.
No, I will not. No, yeah, please don't run over the sticker. No, that's okay. We used it today too, Michael M. And then as soon as I was done, we put it right back up. So it's pretty safe out there. It's a weird situation where I live. My garage is not attached to where I live at. It's actually down about, I'd say, a good 150, 200 feet away from me. So it's got no windows, and the only way to get into it's using a touchpad to get into it. So we just took the car, because I'm actually one of the few people that use a garage to store my car. And so we just pulled the car out and parked it somewhere else. And
the studio set up.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. We took the car out and we set it up as a studio for the next couple days. So we got it all warmed up right now that as soon as we're done with the stream, we're probably going to go out there and get back to shooting a few more videos. Anyway, nice knife. Yes, I do. I love this knife. I've been using this knife. She's got a name for it now. What is it?
Talon.
Talon. So
I don't remember who came up with the name. It was Silver Ripples or...
Oh, look at that.
I'm not sure which one.
Got a half time.
Wow. I wonder if it fits in our book.
Let's see. You know what? I'm willing. I got a half time. We just got one. We've got this half time in this spot.
Do we have that? We have that one? Because there's a lot of half dimes.
I know. I better check it out before I almost was going to say I'd give that one away. But let's keep it on the walkers that I got here. I don't have that Booker T. Washington yet. Sterling Cannabis is in the house. What is up, my friend? How you doing? Good to see you. Looks like I'll get these nickels separated out of the way. Looks like, what is this? Oh, yeah, also in this, I got a 1909 VDB in this collection. It was just a Philadelphia, so not a San Francisco, and it was pretty worn. My LCS guy says he sells them all day long for $1 piece, so I got my first 1909 VDB. I'm not heavy into pennies and nickels, so it's not, and I'm just chasing them down mostly right now because of that typeset book that I'm involved in right now. So I'm doing that on purpose to try to get me to maybe appreciate pennies and nickels a little bit more. But as the name implies, it's a silver stealer, so it's mostly silver that I'm after. Yeah, welcome, Sterling Cannabis. Good to see you. So... barbers, let's see, got nickel, SLQ. Just trying to get the rest of this separated here. More quarters. Yeah, some of this stuff I don't know why it's in here. I mean, I understand that this quarters, but I'm literally going to just take that right out of that flip, and I'm just going to throw it into a roll of silver quarters that I've got. I'm not a big fan of flips. I do not like the 2x2 flips, and I think Steve Rice knows that. It's just, they're too bulky. They get in my way. I'm a stacker. I'll stack this good stuff, throw it in tubes, and I'll never touch it again. So it's not like it's going to get banged up or any worse condition that it is in now. I've got the stuff so spread out, nobody's seeing this. So this is what I'm separating in so far. Let me see if I can't move that camera down a little bit. How's that? Yeah, that's better. So that's what I basically got for $400. Not bad. So I got a nice pile of halves here. I've got to go through here and see which ones. That's a 90%er. Benji's. Let's see what this Kennedy is. 40%er. See what I've got here. Lots of Benji's. I like the Benji's. 64. So there's another 64 Kennedy. And there's a 66, another 40%er. All right, so there were only 4 Kennedys and all that. So the rest of these inside here are either Benji's or Walkers, and I think I got one Barber in there too. So that.
A wore down one.
What's that?
It looked pretty wore down.
Right. Brian Waddell's here. Did I say that right? Waddell? I think so. Yeah. What's up? Seen him around before. Aaron again is in the house. Highland Stacker. Yes, all right. Well, that's that. Let's take a look at these dollars I got. I think I showed them briefly before. Let's see what each and every one of them is. Looks like we got an 1879 Morgan. Again, I paid $8 for this. It's a Philly. Nothing special about it. 1923 Peace Dollar. This thing's got some luster on it yet. Got some cartwheeling going on. And it is a Philly. So nothing special about that one, but in nice condition, worth every bit of $8. What is that date on this? Can you see that date? Is that an 1820? I can't see. It's not an 1820 Morgan, trust me. Or it'd be worth a lot of money. 1890.
I was looking at the wrong screen.
And I can't tell whether we were going to set our scope up tonight, but we did not set our scope up. So let's see. We got here an 1881. Is that an S? I thought I had an S in here. Can you see on there? Look at the screen. Winning. Is that an S on there or no?
Yes.
It is. So there's the S. I do have one S. $8 again. You know, that's what I paid for that. $8. I didn't try to lowball the guy. I just basically told him if he wants to sell his whole collection, I got $400 on me that I can pay for that. Anything more, I couldn't take it. You know, I've been buying a lot of ASEs lately, so I just can't always afford, right on the spur of the moment, that extra cash out of there. What is that one?
1889.
Is that a Philly? Probably a Philly.
Yes.
That's coming. Well, you know, and that's one of the better Morgans that he had in here. And here's the last Morgan. What is that?
1882.
1882.
Oh.
1882. Oh, so nothing special about any of those, you know. But for $8 a piece,
Well,
that's not bad.
special.
First Morgan for sale here for what? No lie, here in New Zealand would have seen that first Morgan for sale here for $30 to $40. Really? Wow. I'll give you $10 for each of those. Yeah, I bet you would, Sterling Cannabis. Silver Finder. Hello, everyone. He's back. Welcome back. Aaron says, Dennis Stewart. Yeah, I did catch the replay. I missed out. Yeah. Okay, they're talking about something that I'm not aware of. My Loan Money Mindset. What is up, my friend? Good to see you. Just going through a coin collection for those that may have just joined. That I paid for all that there, $400 in front of you. I'd imagine that looks like there's probably 2 rolls of Mercs and Rosies in there. Looks like I might, since let's see, these are 64s. So I'm close to having a full roll of 50% or 90%ers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 5 shy of a full roll of 90% halves. But there are these 2 right here. Is that the last one? And there's a commemorative. You know, so I paid 8 times face for that. Was that Booker T. Washington? It's one of the variations. I know they had a few. So there's 3 more. So 18, essentially. You know, not bad. This goes into quarters. All right. Anybody want to do a giveaway? Have you got a piece of paper? Want to do a giveaway? We'll get ourselves ready to do a giveaway here in a second. Give me a moment. I am going to do what I've been wanting to do with this collection for a while. I've had this for about 2 or 3 weeks, and as many know, I am a firm disbeliever. I do not like the 2x2 flips. I just want to stack them. I'll buy the Booker T from you, bro. Oh yeah? You like that one, Steve? Or something? I'm not familiar with that one too much. I've seen it before. I know I don't have one myself, so that'd be my first variation of that Booker T. Washington. So just send them to me. I'll take them off your hands, right? No, I'm really excited about being able to buy this collection off somebody for $400. That was, those deals don't come around too often. I paid
Unless
8
you're
times
TV.
face, unless you're TV. Well, does he get it at 8 times face? I know he has before, but since silver jumped up,
He's got
and then
$4 under, so if it's 12 something now, face value, 12 something face value, melt value.
see these dimes, there's nothing. I mean, I don't know why sometimes people put these things in flips. This isn't like a spectacular condition. Maybe, I don't know. What's that? Sounds like everyone wants you to hold an auction there, Silver Stealer. Well,
They always do.
maybe once I get super chats enabled or something, since I'm closing on 1K, I didn't know if I was going to do that. I don't even know if I'm going to go for the...
We can't do super chats until you're monetized.
Right, but we were also thinking of not going monetized right away. We just want to be able to have the ability to be able to stream with my cell phone if we wanted to. That's
and
the biggest.
Page.
And a community page. Woohoo! Yeah, which I will utilize. Just catching up with the chat a little bit. What are you trying to? You want to figure out the rule of this call? Then you come up with something. Just let me know. She's writing down something. I don't even know what we're giving away yet. What are we giving away?
I don't know. That's up to you. If I have to make the question, you got to give it away.
What are we giving away? You know what? Let's start it off with a bang. I gotta get my magnifying glass out here because these 51-year-old eyes here don't always see the best. This is a 1947. D. 1947 D. Why don't we give this Walker away? It's in really nice shape. I mean, it's not AU, but it's a extra fine and beyond. I mean, detail's pretty nice in it. I like it. I can't believe I'm getting rid of it. Why did I do that? Anyway, let's put that one right there. It's in the back there. I won't lose track of it. She is lovely, ain't it? That's a good one. I got a roll early on in my stacking. About 2 years ago, I made the mistake probably buying a roll of AU off AppMax. They were a 20 coin roll. And not that they're not AU. They are. But I paid for them. So I'll always keep those. They're all in airtights, and I keep those locked away somewhere. So I'm usually not too worried about whether or not I've got any good walking Liberty hats, because I know I do. I just also know I paid for them as well. You are a young kid to this retired man. Is that right, Sterling? Hey, man, I'm counting the days, man. I'm saying 11 years. We think I'm pretty sure I could retire when I'm 62 if things keep going the way they are for me. So I got 11 more years put in the workplace, and I am out of there, man. I cannot wait to retire. It's not a lag. My connection sucks. Oh, well, who knows? It could be mine too. So everyone, she's put down for this coin here, back there, that Walker. And mods, help me out here. We're going to try to make this contest fair. As I always say, one guess and one guess only the first time around, maybe even the second time around, but don't guess twice. Otherwise, you're going to be eliminated out of this.
Or we just take their first guess.
All right. No, it's one guess only. Keep it that way. This is going to be in a range. You ready to type it out? Oh, you do have it typed out.
I just got to hit a button.
All right. So go ahead and hit that button. Here goes, everyone. In the range of 25 to 50, pick a number. 25 to 50.
You put the paper up
Pick
there.
a number. And the paper is up here. All right. I forgot what the answer was. Do you know what it is? You do. Okay. I didn't even really look. So you keep track of that.
Got it.
All right. Well, I'm going to have to look at... No, I don't want to take the piece of paper away yet until you...
We got it.
Who hit it?
Blended whiskey.
Blended whiskey. Really? Sorry not seeing you in here. Well, hello, Blended Whiskey. And Brass Junkie's also in the house. A couple of vertical stackers in the house. What's up? Terry 79 is here. Brian the Dark Prince Taylor is in the house. Vertical, yep. Let's all vertical. A lot of my good friends in here, man. Good bunch in here. So who Blended Whiskey, right?
Right.
Blended Whiskey got the number 47, I suppose, since I forgot what the number was myself. 47.
Yeah, what is 47?
What do you think it is? Of course we know what 47 is. There you go. This is what's coming your way, Blended Whiskey. Get a hold of me. Did you put my email in there? Yeah. It's silverstealer714@gmail.com. And just give me your shipping info there, and I will get that out to you, my friend. Congrats. Get you a pair of stickers out there. I don't believe we've mailed out to you before, or have we? I don't know. We keep a big old long list of who we've mailed out to and all. So we'll get something. We'll maybe give a couple more out of here. We'll see. Let me get to punching some more holes into that. And let me set that one off to the side here, knowing she's going to take it. So we can get that out to you. That's a real nice walker, man. I like that one. That's a good one. Well, it was mine. It's Blended Whiskeys now. Well, congrats. Yeah, good to see you, Terry. Good to see Terry. And so what else do we do? Yeah, congrats again, Blended Whiskey. That's a nice walker there. So you got a little bit of that collection that I got off somebody. I'm going to remove the copper off here. What is this? Is this a 2-cent piece? What the heck is this thing? Oh, no, that's the dude on there. And it is not American currency. No, it's got to be Mexican because of that eagle on there. And I don't know, other than the Libertad, I don't know nothing about Mexican coinage that much. So I'll set that off to the side since I don't know what the heck that stuff is and just get it out of here. Let's see, a Buffalo nickel. I'll remove that too. I got to actually keep that in the flip because the Silver Stealer doesn't have any way of storing nickels or pennies or anything like that. I'm a pure dime, quarter, half, dollar guy. That's just how I am. And it goes in the reverse order of the way I like it. I like dollars the best. I like 50-cent pieces the second best. I like quarters the third best. And I like dimes the fourth best. Once you get to pennies and nickels.
Need a type 1 nickel for our
yes,
70-70.
That's why I went into the 70-70 album, because I wanted something to try to push me towards the coinage that I sometimes don't give enough attention to. So that's why we've really been digging that. Will Thomas is in the house. He's a purist.
He said 47.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no doubt. So anyway, I don't know. These dimes don't look anything more special to me. Do you, no, I don't want to make you get up and go somewhere. I forgot to get tubes out for the dimes. Otherwise, I would have tubed them up right now. I just don't know. I don't really want to count. Those look like almost 2 rolls of dimes. So let's add on to them a little bit. I know this seems odd, but I don't know why some of these people put these things in these flips. This dime is really nothing better than, Well,
actually, they're more than a dime a dozen. I wish I could get a dozen of them for a dime.
I mean, that's in good condition and all, but I'm just going to throw it in a tube. So I can't.
Blended Whiskey wants you to send it to Steve Rice.
Is that right? Is that what he wants to do? Oh, really, Michael M? I see that. You're the complete opposite. You like dimes. Hey, man, to each their own. I mean, that's what this is all about. Silverholic, what's up? Silver Steel, thank you so much. Please send it to Steve Rice. All right, Steve. Looks like you're going to get. You took it. Yeah, looks like you're going to get that Walker. And I do know your info. So, what's up, Silverholic? Yeah, Dennis Stewart. Yeah, well, congrats, Steve Rice. I mean, let's continue tearing more of these open because there's a Fiat destroyer and then there's a 2x2 flip destroyer, and that would be the Silver Stealer. He just, I'm not going to do that with the half dime, but that is a nice looking Rosie, but let's see what it looks like. I mean, that is shiny and all, but I don't have a place to keep 2x2 flips. I want to condense everything down and just bulk it up. So, what?
If only we knew somebody that could get us a guardhouse box.
Oh, is he in the house?
No.
Oh, I know who you're talking about there. You're talking about Talking Boyan. As he likes those.
Flip destroyer. Flip destroyer.
What is the date on that? Can you see it?
1914.
1914. 1914 what? Philly?
D.
Is it a D? Yep. And you know, that's just going in there. All right, so I don't know what to do with the halftime yet. I don't know what to do with the Buffalo nickel. We'll take them off this table too right now because I don't know what to do with them.
Yeah, they might have.
They might have to actually. No, they might have to unfortunately stay in the. We got a halftime in that 70-70.
But there's other halftimes, so.
No, it's the same one that we got. It's not a different variation.
Okay.
Yep, I know that for a fact. That I've checked out. 240%. Now, do we have enough 40%ers? We got so many. Why don't we give these two away to one person right now? Let's just do another goal right now. Let's get rid of them too. Because Steve, you would know this, Steve Rice. Went down there and saw Steve Rice in Tennessee. And what I sell, 17 rolls of 40% Kennedy halves. I got a video on it. And I was so happy to sell those things. And I bought some gold out of it. So, I'm trying to rid myself of almost all my 40% because I just like 90% so much better. But, I've got 2 full rolls of BUs that I keep just because I'm on TV streams, and he's always giving away 40%ers, so it's the only reason that I keep them around. Never enough 40%ers, right? I mean, I'm at that spot sometimes too, Sterling. It's like when I get rid of them all, then I'm going to need some more again because I give them away in giveaways. So, I'm at I don't know what to do about 40%ers. I love them and hate them. But there's one thing I know for sure. I like the 64 so much better.
I mean, you have to look at it though. Those 40% silvers were 60% copper. They weighed a ton.
I get that. The thing that I like mostly about 40%ers is to the general public who's had them around and all, they don't know that they might have silver in their hand. And that's one advantage that a 40%er has over something that's 90% silver. Because even somebody who's not into coins could tell a difference with the 90%er. They know they got something special in their hand. But the 40%ers always seem to get underneath the radar, which is why people are still finding them in rolls today. So,
Yeah, but they just weighed a ton. And we basically
stacking and packings in the house
turned ours to gold.
Well, yeah, he goes, I only buy 40% to find the mixed in 64s, 90% at 40% price. Right. I mean, everyone's got their reason. I just find that sometimes I get so many that I only buy the 40%ers off people that are willing to sell it to me at a very good price. And I think for those 17 rolls we paid $350 for, I was able to turn that round to about $700 in Tennessee, so that worked out to my advantage big time. The weight is a good thing in my safe, right? Well, I'm the same way. If, in my safe I've got so much space, and I can either have 40% halves in that safe, or I could have the same amount of space taken up with 90% Kennedy 64s, and that's what my whole conversion is trying to do, right now.
We turned all those into a piece of gold, though. That was a lot less weight and space.
I'm sorry to hear that, Brian Waddell. Sorry to hear that. God bless you, man. I've been having some issues with my dad recently, in and out of the hospital. So, I bet you it's rough, man. I know how it's been just with my dad right now, and the writing right now is on the wall. It's not that he's going to go in the next few months.
Really well.
He's doing really well right now, but he's also 75, and it's like somebody asked me the other day, how well is your dad? I said, well, about as well as a 70-some-year-old man can be, but I'm going to face some turmoil here soon.
I think he's retiring.
Who's that?
Your dad's on.
He's got to.
A long-term work thing, and I think when his thing runs
I'm not laughing
out,
about that.
He's going to retire.
I'm sorry, Brian Waddell. That's rough, man. I've been so lucky in life to have made it to 51 years old. Both my parents. Both of them are still.
Lost your aunt a week ago.
You just lost an aunt a week ago, and it's literally the first real close relative that I've had go in my lifetime. I come from, my mom's got a large family. I've got a lot of aunts and uncles there. So, I've been very lucky that everyone's still alive, everyone's still married. And then just about a week ago, I lost one of my aunts. And, my dad's been in and out of the hospital. My mom's got some serious liver issues going on. So, they're starting to all get up there in that age. And what's going to start happening probably in the next few years is they're just going to, just come in couples and go. So, that's where I'm at. Somebody said something about my dad in there. Sorry, well, thank you, Highland Stacking. Yeah, Highlander Stacking. That's my dad's doing a lot better right now. But we went over there. We had to go over there, and this is where I was away from YouTube for a while because we went over and watched my dad for 3 days about a week ago. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Last weekend. We were there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night so that my mom could go to Sandusky, Ohio. I live in Indiana. She can go to Sandusky, Ohio and see her sister while she was on her deathbed. And she got to do that because we went and watched my dad. But while we were over there, that first morning we showed up, the man had already eaten something. He was sitting there eating ice cream. Then we made a breakfast. He ate that. He had like 3 or 4 meals right in a row.
3 sandwiches. He had breakfast, went to the doctor, had 3 big stuffed sandwiches. Ate the full breakfast, 2 eggs, bacon, sausage, everything.
And he's got diabetes.
All he did was take a breath in between.
So I'm watching my dad just sit there and gorge himself while he's retired right now. Obviously, he's feeling better now he's at hospital, but gosh, he's gonna kill himself with the amount of food he's eating. And he is overweight, but he's not like obese, but he's got a good sized gut on him. And I'm just, with him having diabetes and watching him, he's sitting there at 11 o'clock in the morning eating ice cream. That's a cool thing to do and all, but not when you got diabetes and you're 70 some years old. So, he's not exactly taking care of himself right now too. Oh yeah, exactly. Silverholic. That's exactly what it is. He needs to cut down on them sugars. That's why he's always hungry. And I'd show you a picture if I had one to show up right now, but you can't see the freaking hot dog underneath the ketchup that he puts on the bun. You literally can't see the hot dog underneath. There's so much ketchup. And he always goes, ketchup's a freebie. It doesn't count against your diabetes. That's cool and all, but it doesn't give you a reason to eat 3 gigantic hot dogs where you can't even see the plate, let alone
he tried to come back for 4.
I know he did.
And he had other stuff too.
So, he's literally like some... hate to say this about my dad. I love him. God bless him. But he's like a cow out there grazing all day long. Good Lord.
Well, no, he doesn't eat when he's sleeping.
Yeah, if he went on a keto diet and never be hungry. Yeah, food is awesome, Highland Sacker. I love food too, but I pace myself a little bit more. Hey, Rick G. Profit Coins. What is up, my friend? What is up? Going through a collection. Again, for those that just joined, I paid $400 for all this silver in front of me, and I thought it was a really good deal. I sometimes feel guilty because it may have been too good of a deal because
I hear you, Steve Rice. Sacrilegious.
Who's sacrilegious?
No ketchup on a hot dog. Oh, he puts ketchup on everything.
No, I get why people put ketchup on a hot dog, though. No. I'm a mustard fan myself, but I like mustard and ketchup, and I don't like them both on a hot dog, but me and you make those little
tater tots.
Little tiny tater tots. We fry them up in the air fryer and then put a whole bunch of mustard and ketchup on them things. Oh, they're delicious. Delicious. Mustard on a hot dog only. I'm with you on that one, Rick, but I see my dad, and he just loads that thing up with ketchup, so obviously there's people out there that like it with ketchup too, because you can't even see the hot dog with my dad. These are some nice 64 Washingtons here, aren't they? Look at how they shine. Oh, weren't we going to give something away? And I totally got back in the... We were going to give away them 2 40% halves, remember? You got some already written out? You do.
I don't have it typed.
You don't have it typed? All right. Sorry, gang. I got off track and started talking about food and my dad and all. Sorry about that. And God bless you, Brian. I hope... It's tough, man. I know what you're going through, or will soon, that is. Just lost an aunt last week, and that sort of sucked. And anyway, I got to look at this again before I put it out there. Ketchup and mustard on a hot dog is my go-to, and some relish too. Hey, I get you, man. I'm not a relish fan, but, you know, you got that all ready to typed up there. All right, this is for 2. Whoever wins this gets both these 40% halves because Silver Steeler's trying to get rid of the silver halves. Looks like we got a 66 and a 67. So put them right there.
Watch that they don't come open far enough that they see.
All right, turn it the other way there. How's that? Is that better? All right.
All right, here we go.
All right, pick a number. One guess only, 75 to 100. One guess only, a number in between 75 and 100. I'm looking. I think it came up pretty fast there. Lag must be down. Oh. Oh, no. Looks like the numbers have stopped, so everyone's adhering to that.
Hi, Java Man.
Yeah, hello, Java Man. PDX Brewer's in the house, too. Nate Flint.
Whoa, there you go.
Oh, did he guess yet?
No, that was his first time I saw his name.
I saw his name. He popped up. He didn't put a number. He didn't put a number.
No, he put beer mugs.
He put beer mugs, and then he finally, right at the end, snagged it from everybody. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
PDX Brewer? Is that who you got?
Yeah.
I got PDX Brewer here with 79. He pulled it right at the end. I mean, literally hadn't guessed, and then just blew it out. Let's show everyone the number. 79. 79. And I don't think, have we ever mailed out to PDX Brewer? I mean, we've mailed out to so many now. Sometimes it's hard to keep track of. Hey, PDX, you want to get a hold of me? silverstealer714@gmail.com. Hit me up with your shipping information, and I'll get these 240%ers out to you, PDX, my friend. And then get you a couple stickers, too. I'm not sure I've mailed out to you before, PDX. I don't think I have. If I had to take a guess, I don't think so. It used to be so much easier back in the early days of YouTube to remember who I've mailed out to and not. And now, after almost a couple years gone by now, I seem to forget it, you know. I know I mail out to TB consistently because TB gets our stickers and passes them out to other people. We join his stream. So, I mean, literally know that guy's information by heart, just like he knows Michael M's information by heart. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, congrats, PDX Brewer. Good to see you win something, man. We'll get you a couple stickers out there too, and get those 2 halves up. Here, you put Steve Rice's. It's down there, over there, right there. Is that it? Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, I got a few more just to rip out of here, and I'll be caught up and get most of this collection sort of together because I've got tubes. And we're going to go take all this stuff to the garage here in a second and do a constitutional video. I'll pull out all my old and we'll slam this in, and that video will air, well, whenever, you know.
But those 2 coins have less silver in them than...
Look at it. This is a whole pile of stuff, too. I don't have copper and steel pennies. I don't know what to do with this stuff either, so I'll figure it out. What is this? Oh. Yeah. Hey, quick little story, everyone.
Silver Tanifa.
What would Silver Tanifa say?
He just puts a stamp on the coin.
Oh,
Yeah,
right. That's what I said. He's stealing mine. That's what I said that night. He just puts a stamp right on the coin there and know exactly who to send it to. Isn't that funny? That is funny. Check these out. Okay, yeah, they're just 2 regular American Silver Eagles. I mean, nothing special. They are 1997s. You know, my coin guy always gives me some. What's special about these, though, is that I bought them for $16 a piece, while spot was at $16.50. And I just happened to go in there one day. It was the only 2 Eagles he had in display. I was disappointed as soon as I came through the door, only seeing 2 Eagles there. And I looked at him and I go, "What are you wanting for the Eagles?" And he goes, "What are you willing to What are you willing to give to me for? Give him." You know, and he always does that. When I always say, he always does it. What are you willing to pay for him?
Yeah.
It's, I was like, oh, you're funny, dude. You're funny. What am I willing? $2 a piece. That's what I'm willing to pay for them. I should say that sometime. But anyway, I go, I don't know. What do you got in them? Because that's always my comeback. What do you got in them? And he goes, well, I'll be truthful with you. I went to a flea market the other day, and some old man in some corner of the flea market had a little display of coins, and he had $12.50 a piece on the Eagles on them. I was like, really? And I look at him, I go, so what am I willing to pay for him then, since you're telling me you only got $12.50 in each one of those? He's like, well, I'll sell them to you for $16. And I was like, well, okay. So, I mean, I wish he had a roll like that, and I'd be a lot happier. But, still, I bought 2 ASEs recently under spot. It never happens to me that way. And usually, though, he's not too bad on ASEs. He's usually about $1.25. I can't find that deal on AppMax. Sometimes he sells them to me 75 cents over spot. So I try to, as many might be aware, I'm going after a monster box.
He's supposed to have a roll for you every month.
Every month is what the deal was. We went there today and said, I need a roll a month off you all the way through December, and that will be roll number 25, and I'll be done with my monster box. So anyway, what do we got here? I'm not doing anything with the nickels either, right? These look like they're all nickels. So let's some things I am going to have to keep in flips for now until I figure out what to do with this stuff. And anything from a half dime, it's like just a regular buffalo nickel, an Indian head. That's another Indian head, another Indian head. I don't know what I paid for this from him. I think I just literally almost had him throw these in. He didn't know what to do with them. I said, dude, I don't know what to do with your copper and nickel. I said, I'm not interested. And he goes, well, I don't know what to do with them. You just keep them then. Thanks for helping me out. So I think I got all that free, including the half dime. I mean, I didn't know what else to do with it. I was only interested in the silver. I wasn't interested in the rest of the stuff. But if he held on to this, that's all he would have in coins, and he ain't got no use for them. So, there's that. I think I'll keep Booker in here until I figure out what to do with Booker, too. I'll probably put him in some capsule. Who was saying that they wanted to buy that off me?
Was it Steve?
Was it Steve Rice? Is he still in here?
Yeah.
Is he?
He was. He's probably still in here. He might be asleep.
Yeah. Hey, Debbie Honeybee, what is up? You love those half dimes? Yeah? Well, hey, see you, Fiat. Take care, Fiat. Good seeing you, buddy. Thanks. Silver down under. Bye. Same bye to Fiat. We'll see you, Fiat. Everybody needs to check Fiat out. He runs a pretty good channel. I like Fiat. He's always got some good stuff. He's into those bars and private pours big time. I mean, way bigger than me. I want to put all my money towards weight right now. And I know some of them private pours cost a little bit more money, but they are beautiful. And I'll get them one day down the road. But right now, I got a stack on the weight right now. And I can't go after too many private pours. No, I understand.
And the first one probably we go after again when we get back is SJ Mixed Adventures.
Yes.
She does some wonderful stuff.
You're a big fan.
I'm a big fan.
You are a big
fan. She's one of the nicest people on YouTube.
Big fan. I haven't been able to see enough of her. I mean, and it's the same thing, with any channels that are out there. I'm just subbed to so many people now, and with work and trying to make your own content, I literally each day pick about 10 names out of the hat and watch the videos, and then try to do it the next day and try to do it the next day, and I need 10 of me to watch everyone's videos. There's so much out there content wise. You run out of time. So Dennis Stewart says she is absolutely awesome. Yeah, are you talking about SJ?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I've seen some of the stuff she's got. She's incredible. So that part of the collection is done. Anybody else want to see what I sort of picked up today?
Well, Silver Finder, you got to come to our 1,000 GAW, and we're giving away peace dollars.
Why don't we quick? There's 26 people in here right now, according to that. Why don't we quick show them some of the stuff? I got to get that out of this. Let's make sure that I really am getting rid of this stuff. Okay. All right. Disregard the silver at the top. The stack stuff over there. That's not in the gall right now. This stuff is in the gall. And like I said, this is going to be.
You're giving away an empty one?
I'm giving away. Well, that's a real cheap one there. It didn't cost me no money. I think that's the one that Steve Collects got on the last one because I gave that away. Let's see. And then there's silver Tanifa stuff in here. I know I'm away from the mic right now. Give me a second. Oh, wait.
Silver Tanifa.
Silver Tanifa. Is he still in the house? Yes, he is. Check this out. That's from Coin and Silver Journey. Did I get that right? Coin and Silver Journey?
Yeah.
That is an 18, what is it? 80, is that an 1889? 1889. Look at that Morgan right there. That is beautiful. Philly. Still beautiful. It's a very good looking Morgan. Very good looking Morgan. The ones I have here in the back, I believe each one of these to have some problems. Some of them are cleaned. Actually, most of them are cleaned. I have been trying to scourge my collection of cleaned Morgans and replace them with either NGC graded or something that is raw that I know for sure is not clean. But you can tell, you know, these are cleaned. Each one of those are cleaned. You know, I'm giving them away that night. I'm giving them away on my 1K GAWs. So, I mean.
And then we have, what else? Peace dollar wise, because he was specifically wanting to win a peace dollar.
Well, that's Silver Tanifa's. Other two coins that are in this are in this flip here. He's also giving away an 1885 Morgan. And then there's the peace dollar. It is a 1928. No, it's not a Philly, so don't freak out yet. It's a San Francisco. It is not the 1928 Philly, but the 1928 San Francisco is about what? Is about 5th or 6th on the lowest mintage or key date area. So, I mean,
semi-key.
It's a semi-key. You know, it's in decent condition. I mean, it's not AU, but it's a 1928S, you know. And
all right, and then there's more peace dollars, isn't there?
Hold on. Sherry Ward. Sherry Ward's giving away two 40% halves. So put that in the lot. Then there's the other part of Silver Tanifa is giving away all these 1/10 ounces. So that's in the giveaway. Let's see, where'd you want to? Oh, the other? Oh, it's just another cleaned one yet. It's another clean piece that I found. And I bought off my, I'm giving that one away too.
And then we have
Steve Rice. Steve Rice, do you remember the dates on that, buddy? The other two, Steve Rice is sending out a Morgan and a peace dollar for the giveaway. So that's not even involved in this picture yet, which is sort of, let me try to get that more in there. There we go. So that so far is part of the giveaway. And then, oh wait, there's more. My LCS guy. I couldn't help it before I left. What did I do with that?
Curtis Plowman.
Curtis Plowman is his name.
From Dragon's Horde.
Dragon's Horde decided to say, I asked him before I left today, I said, you going to do anything for my giveaway that I got coming up, my 1K giveaway? He goes, yeah. Here, take this. So, you know, a lot of people have seen this. It's a proof, 90% silver commemorative $50.
One.
And it is.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It is George Washington on the horse. So this is part of the giveaway that night as well. So, I mean, we don't have a date set. This is something, if some of you have been here in the stream already.
Steve says it's a 21 Morgan and a 22 piece.
A 22 piece and a 21 Morgan. Okay. Again, you know, common years, and that's a good thing because we're giving away a scat of them. We're going to figure out, yeah, was that a high relief 1922 piece? Probably not stacking and packing. I would assume not. But, yeah, close.
Hi, Sherry Ward. We just showed your coins that you're donating to our 1,000, well, Silver Steelers 1,000 GAW.
There they are, Sherry Ward. Still got them sitting right here. This is going to be from Sherry Ward that night. And then so far we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 from Steve Rice. 11. And then, where was that? Did I not bring that proof ASE in here? Sure, I thought I did.
It's right here.
Oh, right here. And then we're probably going to do, whoever makes me a shout out video, we're trying to make this the main prize that night. You know, we don't have all the details filled in on this, but if you make me a shout out video, you know, let me know where it is. I'll definitely view it. We're giving away, what year is that? Is that a 98? A 1998 Proof American Silver Eagle. So you can probably understand why Silver Tanifa and I were talking back and forth to one another and saying, we're going to make this. Bye, Silver Down Under. Take care. Why we're going to make this be called the Silver Dollar. Do you remember that? It has been a long day. We've been up forever. What exactly was the name of it? Silver Dollars. Silver Steelers. Oh, gosh. I'm brain dead.
Dollar make you holler. I don't remember.
Something like that. I've got it down. Me and him have been talking back and forth. I got it down. We're literally going to spend all day tomorrow figuring out the whole gist and chat and get a decent video at least started to go, and then I'll release a date of when this is happening. But I'm going to, when I do release that date, it doesn't matter whether I'm at 1K or not at that point in time. We're just going to have to hold it because work's about ready to get in the way. See what Silverholic says? I never received your answer to my email. You got an email possibly sitting there from
yeah.
Silverholic.
Yes.
You have read it?
Yeah, I've read it. I didn't send a response yet because I was shooting videos today.
All right.
But yeah, I'm gonna basically tell him to use his phone as his camera.
Who's that? I don't know. I don't know anything about this. It's
He,
okay.
Yeah, he asked me a bunch of stuff about shooting video.
Uh-huh.
So I was going to ask him a bunch of questions about what he, more about what he uses. Your phone is a Samsung Active. It's a like an S9, but it's the 9 Active, and his is a S9.
Mm-hmm.
They're wonderful phones for shooting video. And we do ours in HD, not 4K.
Yeah.
And it comes out perfect. We've seen it on our big screen.
Yeah.
So I would say just use your phone for video.
Yeah, we're eventually going to probably get something else other than the phones. We've talked about it.
He has a Sony mirrorless.
Oh, yeah.
Which is a really nice camera.
Mm-hmm.
But to have it focus close up on a coin, it's just going to always have problems.
Right. Interesting. Well, still respond to the email when you can be a little bit more specific about it. Yeah, she'll respond to it yet. Cool. Yeah, Sherry Ward, that's all I use. Yeah, that's all we've been using so far is her phone and my phone. And, they seem to have done the trick.
Even International Stacker uses his phone. TV uses his phone. TV needs a new battery in his phone because he keeps overheating. So
before I wrap this part up, is everyone ready for that 1K? I mean, is this enough stuff? I still don't even have Steve. Oh, and Talking Bullion's doing Announce the Constitution. Announce the Constitutional. So, you got Sherry.
King has to do
exactly. So
constitutional.
I mean, make sure to be on the lookout. You won't be able to miss that vid. I'll make sure that I plug it in all the right spots on my homepage about the 1K GAW. I'll give you guys plenty of time to get involved with it. The one rule that I'm making different from the last, because we had a couple of, we had some person make 30 accounts and try to just saturate my 1K, my 500 sub GAW. He saturated with a bunch of like accounts and try to get in because I made one bad mistake that 500 GAW, and I said that you don't have to be present to win on a couple of questions. Well, in order to cut down on the cheating, you're just going to have to be present now. I can't have it any other way. Maybe not for the shout out video, you don't have to be present for, but on all the rest of the stuff, you're just going to have to be now because that eliminates I had somebody sub me 30 different channels with you can almost literally go to those channels and look and see that they're subbed to the same 8 people all the time. So, and then I had to watch all those subs come back off my sub count once the GAW was over because they didn't win nothing. And, I don't want to go through all that again. So we're just going to have to make it so that you got to be there that night. But I'll give plenty of warning about it. And we'll have one prize where you don't have to be out into it. That is if you do a shout out video for me, and then that's for this. That would be one I would guess you wouldn't have to be present. Since you took the time to make a video, you don't have to be present to be in that. But I'll do the jar of elimination again. We'll throw.
Sorry, Sherry. Bringing up bad memories.
We'll do the jar of elimination again for the shout out video, and I'll slowly pick out people that are,
Oh yeah, people are sneaky.
But
it wasn't just us. There was a lot of silver people in the community, and we were all communicating with each other and
about
sharing
the
our lists.
Yeah,
with
about
each
the
other.
fake accounts. Yeah, it was a pain in the butt. This should cut down on it because they won't want to be present. If they got fake accounts, they're not. They're just trying to leave a comment and hope that they win. Whereas make them show up. That's how we're going to have to do it. So anyway, I'm not expecting really anyone to start making those shout out vids for me yet because I haven't even released our own vid on the announcement yet. We're shooting and making our skit and everything else. You know how we do some quirky shout outs for everyone. Well, we thought it'd be cool if we did a quirky shout out for ourselves, because we really don't ever really do quirky
Cannabis
ones.
is a fake account.
Right. Yeah. That's funny. But no, I mean, we'll probably have that video up. We're hoping late next week, the announcement vid, and we'll have all the rules this week. This coming week, yes. Like Thursday, Friday, or Saturday.
Maybe they have the GAW next week.
Well, that depends.
Might be a little bit.
I want to give everyone at least 10 to 14 days on it. So
there you go. Yeah.
We're that's one thing we got to figure out all tomorrow. We just haven't had a lot of time. So
we just need to get it done before you go to work, whether you have 1,000 or not.
Right. So anyway, let's get into this then. The other part, and I'll do another giveaway here soon, and then maybe we'll wrap this video up. Believe it or not, in my whole entire life, I have never owned a Crown Royal bag. Then again, I'm not a drinker, so that would probably be one reason why I've never had one of these. But I've always wanted one because I think they're so cool.
This is a big one. Yeah. This person drinks some alcohol.
Right. So this is what I got. Steve Rice, you may hate this. An empty Eagle tube. There's a reason behind that. Another empty Eagle tube. And these, my LCS guy, I'm so spoiled. I'll just go in there and go, give me a couple tubes. And he just throws a couple tubes at me. No charge, no nothing. I just get as many tubes as I want free. And since I knew I had all them halves from the prior collection we just looked at, I knew I was going to need me some 50, halves, tubes, free again. And the Crown Royal bag was free. Did I say that already? Yeah. So anyway, I only had $100 on me because I didn't think when we called him on the phone, he didn't say he didn't have anything. And so I didn't take any cash down with me. Well, turns up, like I said, he was buying a coin collection off somebody. And this is what he bought. I mean, part of what he bought. Oh my gosh. There was so much laying on the table. It was freaking ridiculous. I better get these other flips out of here because it's going to confuse me with them flips. I'll leave the other constitutional there. So look, he had, what do you have? He had a whole bunch of mercs, quarters. He had books of dimes, those little Whitman books. They were all filled. JFKs.
Nickels and presidential dollar book.
Right. Somebody paid dearly for that bag. Such a
It was
right?
Paid with a hangover.
That's right. But anyway, I sat there and looked at everything and wondered in my collection, what was I needing more than anything else? And it's like, well, I know I just got a couple more tubes of dimes, and everyone goes crazy wanting those fractional dimes. And sometimes I get into that where I want the fractional dimes a lot. And I just said to myself, you know what? I just want 64 Kennedys. If I could just sit there through your collection and pick out all the 64 Kennedys.
Oh, poor Steve.
So that's what I did. And, he even had a couple of these. These things are already starting to tone around the whole perimeter of the rim from the cardboard. That I will release them from their prison here shortly.
And put them in a new prison.
When I made my purchase today, the guy gave me 8 empty ASE tubes. My brain is already hurting. You mean after you bought the ASEs, he gave you another 8 empty tubes? Wow, man. I'm surprised you're still here. Why aren't you dead yet? Do you see what he said? His brain's hurting.
Yeah.
I mean, it's too.
That's what I said.
Set the poor guy for a stroke. And then another one. So obviously, I mean, I don't know who makes these. I've seen these around before. In fact, I've bought one in the past before. Is this like almost like a capital holder or something like that?
It's probably more like you buy those coins for birthday and Valentine's Day at like Silvertown.
Mm-hmm. You know what it is it's one of these things that some of these coin companies will put these in there and they'll be like, haha, now I can raise the price even more because they're in a nice display case. You know, now I can charge double what they're worth. I have no doubt that that's probably what the gimmick is behind these.
That's not.
No doubt.
It's not oak.
Yeah, nice tones. Yeah, they got some tones. It's from that cardboard that's inside there. I mean, one almost makes me want to think that maybe just leave them in there so they continue to get that tone. But you know, again, I'm a stacker, you know, and a stacker means that you stack the coins right on top of one another. That's what I intend to do with these. You know, they're going to be stacked. They're going to be taken out of there and put on top of one another. International Stacker, what is up, my friend? How you doing? Good to see you here, buddy.
We just mentioned your name.
Yeah, we did.
There he is.
Yep. It's just like he's always, you know, does he hear us? So I just went and bought, you know, $100 worth. What did he sell these to me today for? Was it
11 times spot?
11 times face. Hopefully not 11 times spot. No thanks.
It was under spot.
So I bought all these half todays at 11 times face, and it came to $99. How many did I get of them? Were they 18? Let me just show you some of them. And every one of them, 64s. I tossed away all the 40 percenters that I saw because I only wanted the 64s. That one's really nice. Look at that one. Some of these are really, really nice. I mean, but as usual, those 64 can. Look at that one.
$2.
$2.
64, you could buy that set for $1.
Oh, well, right. Who said that?
Sterling Cannabis said you could buy that in 64 for $2.
Oh, look at International Stacker. I'm going to be in Columbus, Ohio, second week in April. Is that near you guys? Well, it's not too terribly far away. That'd be a
good little trip.
It'd be a 2.5, about a 2.5 to 3 hour drive. We do it, man. Hook me up. You know, I mean, we do it.
He has Sundays and Mondays off.
I have Sunday and Mondays off, especially that time of year. It starts getting really hairy for me. I work at I'll tell everyone, I don't care. I work at a horse track.
And casino.
And that darn place gets hopping starting April. Live season starts again. I'm sitting up there by director's board directing in TV, and I try to follow some streams while I'm up there. It's impossible. I can't even. I mean, I'm in live TV. I got to wait for my next cue, and I get involved and start watching the stream, and all of a sudden somebody's going, hey, and I'm like, what? Oh shoot! I missed my mark. So you know, I've learned I cannot watch streams while I'm working. So I've stopped doing it now because it's gonna just get me fired, you know, if I continue missing my cues. So I can't watch streams.
You're the one that gives the cues. So everybody's screwing up.
Steeler, do you ever walk by the Benjamin's tables seeing if the halves are silver? BJ's tables? I don't. Blackjack tables, seeing if the halves are silver. No, I haven't.
We just got live dealers now.
Yeah, our state used to have just those computerized dealers for the longest time, and just of January 1st this year, we got live dealers. So
I don't know if they use real money though.
My problem is I work at what they call Racino, so it's part horse track, part casino. That's the only reason that horse tracks even survive in the United States these days, because the crowd that likes them is dying off right now. And there's not as many people out there watching horse racing. So what they've had to do is they've had to attach casinos to the side of them so that the horse racing continues to survive. So make a long story short, the casino is way down on the other side from where I work at, and I don't really go into that casino much. And what'd she say? Work at casino? Are you a dancer? No. I try to dance out of there as soon as I can. I don't smoke cigarettes, and I really don't like the smell of cigarettes and all. And believe it or not, here in Indiana, they still allow you to smoke cigarettes at a casino, which is incredible. See you, International Stacker. Hit me up. Email silverstealer714. I'll throw one at you if you display your email somewhere, buddy. And we'll see about trying to meet up in Columbus. We'll try that. Have a room with electronic horse racing. I find that really funny. Oh, yeah? Huh. Yeah, we used to have one of those. We used to have one of those little ones that were on pegs in the casino that would slowly go around and, and be back and forth, So, yeah. Anyway, I don't try to go in our casino very much. I don't like our casino that we have here. It's full of cigarette smoke and internationalstacker@gmail.com. All right. Yep.
Gotcha.
Got that. That's fairly easy enough. Yep. I'll hit you up. I'll send off an email, man, as soon as I can. Thank you. So yeah, archaeology Mikey 007. Sorry, I didn't see in here. Hey, I found a 1987 S 1 cent annealed planchet error in a proof set. Should I get it graded? It's in mint state condition. Well, yeah, I mean, I would if it was an error. Man, I tell you, have you ever noticed Mikey 007? He is into those error coins. I tell you what, it is one area of the whole coin collecting I know very little about. I know probably more about the common errors than I do about, errors that are more under the radar.
But this
He knows about the errors.
This one's in the proof set though.
I know.
That's what makes it
unique a little bit. I mean, you would know. Yeah, I know. Archaeology, you do. You look for errors all the time. I mean, I call TB the constitutional king. I've actually labeled you to winning image photographer. I said, he's the error king. This is the guy who knows all the errors to look for. If we ever are in a pinch to where we need to know something, I'm reaching out to you, my friend, because you know what you're talking about. Got to get a drink. Fill the void. Winning. Tell them what we've been doing at Air Right Museum. At you. Okay, she's not going to talk.
Now, I saw that something was deleted, and I was like...
Oh. So tell them what we've been doing. Has anybody...
Do you guys remember the video we did for the Sal round? With all the planes?
Yeah, the Salivation Nation round. We took it to Air Right Museum. I did a whole big... It was about a half an hour video on that one. Anyway, we've been going back down there thinking, well, we thought we were going to get it all done in one day and one shooting. Turned out that was not the case. I'm sorry, I need to find my cases. There it is. Anyway.
Yeah, look at that. They're all finding errors. Sherry finds the errors a lot too. She looks.
Yeah.
Yeah, the plane museum.
The plane museum, yes, yeah. Yes.
It's the largest military aviation museum
in the world.
In
the whole world, it really is, and it's right there in Dayton, Ohio. So we love it over there. So we've been going down there. We went down there after we went to the cabin. I don't know if any of you has noticed that we recently went to a cabin, spent a few days there, and on the way back from the cabin, we stopped in Dayton, Ohio, to go do another day at the museum. Hey, what's up, Silver Heist? Speak of the devil. And this, Silver Heist had this Salivation Nation round that, he's having go around the world, and we took it over there. And that video got some decent response. A lot of people.
We took it all around the world.
Yeah, it was our first really try at a documentary type video to some degree. Yeah. That was full of voiceovers. Well, anyway, we like that. That's really where we wanting to take some of our channel direction too, is that kind of stuff. We're still going to be our stupid selves from every now and then. Don't trust me, that's not leaving. We can't help it. But
no matter how hard I try.
Right. But we really did a lot of voiceovers for that, and we liked it so much that we thought, hey, we really never gave that museum enough exposure on our channel, so we wanted to do a video per hangar. And so we went back one day thinking we were going to get all 4 hangars done in one day. That wasn't the case. We spent what?
One of Steve's babies in it.
Yeah, we spent 6 hours in that base, and we only knocked out hangars 4 and 1. And so we've got to go back there and knock out hangars 2 and 3, and that's just the video that's shot. Then she's got to put everything together and get it, and then I've got to skid it out of what words we're going to say over the plane. So these are going to be 4 videos that are going to take some time to get done. But that's one of the projects that we're currently working on right now.
The peace dollars, I just got a major component off. I think I got it.
Yeah, so what's the whole peace dollar story? I was supposed to start that series September of last year, but instead I decided to get pneumonia.
And go to the hospital.
And then in December, when I finally started feeling better, we were to meet Steve Rice and Talking Bullion, which I did both of that. And then the moment we get back, the stuff happens with my dad. So the peace dollar series is still something that's on, but while it's been delayed, and it has been delayed, and chances are it's going to be delayed yet again, because with live work starting up for me, that we're just digging we're just doing our homework on it while we can.
Yes, and
She's building more elements for it.
Yes,
She's proud of this one, everyone. She's proud of this element.
If it works,
if this element works,
awesome.
It's going to look so sweet. It really is. It's going to look so sweet. I know what she's talking about now. So, and that's the problem. I mean, I know Silver Heist, you probably know how it is. And hey, Steve Woods, what's up? And others that, we've got what we call videos that we'll put out where we just set up something in front of us and we do a little talking about it. And that's that, Pretty easy to produce, pretty easy to kick out a few of those. In fact, we went and shot 4 of those today in the garage. You're just quick, pick them up. It's good stuff. Like I did, one of them was my Monster Box roll number, 14. We shot that one today out in the garage. It's a cool video and all, but it's also, in our opinion, an easy video for us to do. There's not, we set up a display and get the cameras rolling, blah, 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 blah. Then we've got what we call our higher tier videos that we know are going to take some time, but you start putting a balance. We like to put out 2 videos a week. So, do you want 2 regular videos out one week, and then you've got a video that it's going to take you 2-3 weeks of editing time? How many other videos do you have to keep your channel going to put out 2 a week? You don't want them to all look the same. So we're trying to find a balance of what we do. And what we've been trying to make, since somebody told us that shout out videos don't do well, we looked at our analytics and we noticed that every shout out video that we did for somebody didn't do well. The numbers weren't high, blah, 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 but you weren't doing it for your numbers. You were doing it to show some exposure and love for the channel that you're doing a shout out for. So we started thinking, what can we do to make our shout out videos different, even from us? Because, I've done the splash of coins up on the display like you see here, and I shouted somebody out.
Then we got into showing their channel.
Yeah, and then we got into showing their channel a little bit. And then we thought, well, let's play off the name. If they got a cool name for the channel, maybe we can take an angle on that. And eventually, we figured out that doing those are cool. They get more exposure. The numbers are up, but they take so much time to edit that it left us then suffering on videos that we're trying to do ourselves. So we came up with a rule for ourselves that we're shouting out somebody once a month with that type of video where we take extra editing time and try to make it look really cool, but we can't.
He's aggressive when he buys peace dollars.
Who's that?
He's stacking it back.
Is that Hazy?
He's banned from buying peace dollars.
Who banned him?
I don't know.
Oh.
Probably everybody.
Everybody. So anyway, that's just a little thing that we're trying to do in the shout out videos. We're trying to limit the amount that we can do because they just take so long to edit down sometimes. I mean, we did that one for Penny Haven, and
it took me a whole day to get the press to make that press out pennies.
Yeah, and that's just the thing. I mean, how much time do you spend editing down? And then we've sitting there and we've got 4 or 5 projects we're trying to do for our channels, and we just, we're taking so much time doing a shout out video that it's a big balancing game at the end of the day. So that's how we approach it now. We want to continue to do them. We are going to continue to do shout out videos. We're just going to limit the number that we do because we just can't. I can't get involved in every GAW that's happening out there on the internet. There's so many people having GAWs. I can't enter them all. I mean, I'm liable to sit there and miss the darn drawing of it because I'm sitting at work or something like that. So when I enter somebody's shout out video or something, I'm going to be there for it. Otherwise, I would not just throw my name in it for the heck of it. So anyway, let me crack the rest of these open, and then I'm going to do one final giveaway, and we'll let you all out of here. I appreciate you all stopping by and listening to my boring stories about the channel. We're just a little excited about things right now because we know we're approaching 1K. I'd love to do it before my live racing starts, but I don't know if I'll get there or not. Sometimes the subs come in, I'll get 10 one week, and then another week will go by and I'll get 2, and another week will go by and I'll lose 2. So I mean, it's just.
So we're not really going to wait for 1,000.
We're just going to do it.
Get it done before. We know it's coming.
Yeah, well, I mean, my whole father's health and everything didn't help because I was away from YouTube for.
And your health.
But that was September. I'm healthy now. Am I? Don't look at me like that. Apparently, I'm not healthy, everyone. I'm ready to die. Let's see. I like to see how many people I can get to unsubscribe every week. I am going for the longest channel ever not to make the 100 subs. Is that what you're doing, stacking? Wow. Oh, I know, man. It can be rough, man. I mean,
Wow, a gold coin.
you want Mikey
Yeah.
007 won his first gold coin, 1991 10th-ounce gold American Eagle from Robin Hood Coins. It will be in the mail tomorrow. Oh, awesome, man. Awesome, awesome. I get 10 subs and I say something to lose 9 goes to show only 1 out of 10 are as cool as me. Hey, it's what, hey, man, I'm pretty easygoing guy. I mean, I really am. I've been in, I'm 51 years old. I've been on the internet for years and years and years. I got fairly thick skin. I know what goes on around.
Political.
Yeah, well, and that's the one thing I actually use YouTube as, though. YouTube is my, political escape. It's about coins. It's not about who's running this country or anything else like that. And I don't want to get into politics on YouTube because everyone's got their opinion about it, and what they want, and they're entitled to their opinion about it. But
That's
I'm not
why
going
this country's
but
great.
but I'm not going to sit there on my YouTube channel and blast away about politics because I use sometimes my YouTube channel as an escape from that. As soon as I leave YouTube, I can flip on my TV and be involved in politics as much as I want. But while I'm on YouTube, I ain't talking about it.
You go to the forums and talk about it.
That's where I go to the forums and that's where the freaking name calling and mudslinging gets going on. I don't need to do that in YouTube. So yeah, I'm breaking each one of these out because I'm releasing them from their 2x2 prisons.
He's going to put them in a prison together. Release them from one prison and get them in another.
That's right. Oh, didn't I say I was going to give something away out of this too?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, let's make sure we do that. Let's give something away. I guess it's going to have to be a 64 Kennedy because that's all that I bought. Are they all out? They're all out. Well, not these. Not these. If anybody, I'm about ready to give one of these 64 Kennedys. Do you wish it to be from one of these or in this pile that I just, look at that one. Goodness. Oh, not that one?
No.
Listen to her immediately. Not that one.
There's 2 of them in there.
All right. Well, I got to listen to her, so I can't give that one away. Or would you rather have one of these toned ones out here? I'm not going to give you both of these 64s. I'll give you one out of here. Or I'll give you one out of this pile that I just released them from their 2x2s. Toner. Oh yeah, I'm telling you, I already knew that one. It's going to be the toner.
I do need a D.
And you know what, Blended Whiskey? I know you won earlier, and so did Steve Rice. But you guys are allowed to play again. If you happen to win, I'll give another one away until we have a different winner. So if Blended Whiskey and Steve Rice win, I'll give another one away. And if they happen to win again, now that doesn't count if someone wins and gives it to them. Okay? They have to outright win it. Not give it to somebody else. Well, actually, wait. Blended Whiskey and Steve Rice, that's who he gave it to, though. That's how Steve Rice won. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
So Blended Whiskey
They want the toner. They said the toners.
Yes.
I'm seeing toners all over the place. Well, all right.
There's a pile, but one wants a D. So do we have a D?
There's a D. You want the D? D or P on the toner. I've already made up my mind. It's going to be a toner since that's what I see.
We got 2 for D.
So is it a D that you want? My cone stores don't have a D. D. Everyone wants a D. All right, it's a 64D then. Let me get it out of here. Sorry, people. I am going to use my. Yeah. I use my fingers. Let's make sure it's a D. Where's my?
Put it up at the camera and I can see.
It's a D.
Okay.
It's a D. Yep, there we are. It's a D.
So, okay, a CC.
It's a nice one. Oh, CC.
They all want CCs.
They all want CCs?
Well, somebody wants a C, but I don't think they made Kennedy's back when they had a C on them. That was mainly gold coins that would have a C on them.
I like that sound. So let's make sure I didn't accidentally just scoop up that D and put that in the pile.
And it didn't make an S in 64,
all right.
for the proof.
64D. We're going to give this one away. Nice little toner. You know it came out of this little package here, which I don't know what I'm going to do with that thing. Probably throw it away. I don't have any need for something like that. I know, I'm weird. I'm a stacker, though. I'm a stacker. You got to stack them. They're going to be stacking. You got to stack them. All right. There it is. Put it up on top of the ASE tube. What time is it? It's 9:24. Coin Group of Minnesota. Hey, what's up? How are you doing? Nice of you to join us. Thank you. And again, thanks Silver Heist and Sterling Cannabis, Michael M, Blended Whiskey, Steve Rice. Just trying to go over a few things. Get ready, Pharaoh. Get ready for 1K announcement. And if you didn't see, just look back in the stream. We're giving away, what was it? 11 to 13 silver dollars that night? A lot of silver dollars are being given away on the 1K GAW. So we're getting a little excited about that. We'll figure out a date probably by tomorrow. We're going to know a date. And the other hint that I can give you is if you go to Silver Heist channel or you go to my channel and you look up information about the Salivation Nation tour that round is done, there's going to be at least 3 questions that are going to focus on our video while we're at Air Right Museum. We're not going to make them too hard, but it's going to be about something that happens during that video. So if you want to leg up on some of the competition right now, you get a little bit of a head start for being here at the stream. If you watch that video, then, you know, be prepared the night of the GAW for questions. And I'm just going to come out of nowhere sometime during the stream for 3 questions. I'm just going to be, okay, quick. What was blah, 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 blah at the Air Right Museum? And, you know, it's just straight up answer. Get you a silver dollar that night. So I think it's worth checking out that video. No, the museum is not haunted.
Well, there are.
Yes, getting close, Coin Group of Minnesota. Getting very close. Getting very close. I have a large lack of memory. Well, I mean, I'm not going to try to make them too hard. We just really wanted to push some more traffic towards that video. We're a little proud of that video. We like that one. I really like to thank Silver Heist for giving us the opportunity and inspiring us to put in our head to do something different with that round.
Who's here?
Who is here? TB, Talking Bullion. What is up, my friend? How you doing? And why don't we speak of Talking Bullion right now? We are going to be on his stream this Monday at 9 o'clock as guest. And we'll match his giveaways that he's given away that night. So there'll be a double giveaway that night. That's Talking Bullion's channel at 9 o'clock this Monday. Be there. And
yeah, Silver Heist. Silver Heist, we went back, and we're going to go back again. And we went through 2 or 3 different Air Force Ones.
Yes. They have a whole bunch of Air Force Ones there for all the presidents, whether it been Eisenhower's, who is that other?
I don't remember.
They have Bush's, a couple ones that Bush had. They got a couple planes that Bush had been in now, sitting there.
Yeah, but I went through Eisenhower's and I went through Roosevelt.
Roosevelt, yeah. I think you went through Roosevelt's, yes. She went there. So she's checked out about 4 Air Force Ones now. So we're going to figure out what we're going to do with those too. But that's so again, everyone, Talking Bullion. Make sure to check out his channel at 9 o'clock this Monday. We'll be there as guest and probably not going to really. He might talk a little bit about my 1K GAW coming up, but really that's what the point of this whole stream was.
Hi,
to get the word out there. Silver Damsel in the house. What is up? How you doing? All right, everyone. We've been at it for about an hour and a half tonight. So we're going to end this stream. And hey, Talking Bullion got a lot of constitutional silver back there. I'm sure I don't know, can you even see it all? I'm hiding it with everything. Yeah, this is going to be fun to stack all this up tonight because it finally gets a home. I'm only blocking it because we're giving this 64 away right there. And I want to get the...
It would be nice if I could tie it.
Giving away a 1964 Kennedy half. Nice toned one. So good luck. Just in time, Silver Damsel. Just in time. Good luck, Pharaoh. Good luck stacking and packing. Blended whiskey, you're still allowed to play. You can always give it to somebody else if you wanted to, like you did the first time.
Okay. Is that right?
Is that right? Hold on, I gotta look. Do you not remember what you wrote on the piece of paper?
I wrote it down like forever ago.
Yeah, you did. And let me see. Yep, you got it right. You got it right. Okay. All right. She's going to type in. It's going to be another number range. And one guess only, please, people. Keep it fair. Go. 50 to 75. Pick a number in between. 50 and 75. You didn't hit go. It didn't enter.
I hit it. I hit space instead.
No, they're going to come flying. That's okay. We'll accept all these answers. Just one guess, people. There it is.
Oh.
I see it already.
I didn't even know he was here. Did you see
No,
it?
I did. Is it on yours like that too? Yeah, yep. All right, you can all stop. We got it. And boy, Tanifa, just to show you what I got on my phone here. If you look at Silver Streak, he's got number 64 right before your 64 there, buddy. You were so close, but Silver Streak is who we got on ours.
He came in at the last minute and sniped it.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. So, congrats, Silver Streak. Congrats. We've mailed out to Silver Streak before.
Yeah, we have his sticker.
Yeah, I know. I'm just thinking, do we have his info? Does he need to hit me back up again? Congrats there, Silver Streak. Good timing. Yeah, it's a 64D. A nice toned 64D. You missed it by one, Silver Damsel? Yeah, there was... You know, if you look at the answers she picked in her numbers, she picked what? You picked Sam
47.
for silver,
79.
for gold,
And 64.
because we were giving away a 64 half.
Yes.
Wow, jeez. Yeah, congratulations, Silver Streak. You know what? Just to remind me or whatever, and make sure I got your right info. silverstealer714@gmail.com. Did you put it in there? Can you put it in there for me, please? And just hit me up with an email, man. I'll get that out to you. I want to thank everyone here. PDX Brewer, he's a winner. He won the 2 40%ers.
Yeah,
And then-
he's the big loser of the night. He won 2 40%ers.
Right, and then Blended Whiskey won the Walker, right? But
Then
gave
he Steve.
gave it to Steve Rice. And then Silver Streak just won the 64D Kennedy. That's a nice 64 Kennedy, I'm telling you. I mean, obviously because of Kennedy's death, people, when this coin came out, people just hoard them. They stayed in great condition. And this is, a perfect example of one of those that just stayed in
we could do country.
really good condition. What's that?
Mike Allen, for new questions, you can do. We try to stay away from the states because foreign people that come from different countries might not know our states. We've seen that before. And I don't know if we might stay away from presidents for the same reason.
Are you still using IV Cam? Yes, I am, Talking Billion. I'm still using IV Cam. Yeah, I saw that, Mikey. Archaeology, Michael 007. Where we're going to come out with a different. That's what tomorrow, Winning Image Photography and I are going to sit down tomorrow and figure out the whole GAW, what rules, when we're going to use random comment. Because when we tried the random comment picker for my 500 GAW, it kept on picking the same darn person all the time, and it really confused everything.
Bye, Silver Tanifa.
Yeah. See you, Silver Tanifa. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for your donations. We'll see you. Check out Silver Tanifa's channel, everyone. Really, I'm pretty sure a lot of people in here already have. He's getting pretty well known out there. So go get her some Jello, my friend. Thank you. Appreciate you stopping by. So, yeah, 2 40%ers is 80%. I guess
He's the
it's
big
fun.
loser, though. Everybody else got 90%.
Ow.
I bet the 90% have more silver won than the 2 40%.
Probably too. But at least he got 2 of them.
Yeah.
Right? 2 of them, one fell swoop. So, yeah, we'll get all that hammered out. We'll get a video out about what the GAW is. I was able to give some insights, but look for that video to drop either Thursday, Friday, and no later than Saturday.
Yeah, Talking Bullion.
What did he say? I've got a donation for the 1K goal. You'll never guess what it is. I actually, TB, I sort of told him all earlier when I think you weren't here yet. I told him I was going through all the golf prizes, so I sort of had to. But it's funny. What is the constitutional king given away? I'm on 1K golf, everyone. Does anyone know? Right? So no, it's just another ounce yet on a lot of ounces of stuff that are being given away that night. So I mean, it's going to be ounce after ounce. Well, I guess the peace dollars and the Morgans aren't an ounce of silver.
No.
So actually, TB's has got more silver in his one gift than it does. But still, everyone likes those Morgans and peace. You got what, 0.77 of an ounce of silver in one of those, right?
Yep.
So I mean, War Nichols. See you again at the Silver Steelers, Silver Dollar Holler Roll on 1K. Well, we're going to have to get that definitely ironed out by tomorrow night, Silver Tanifa, because that's what we're using tomorrow for. We're going to figure out the title. We're going to figure out everything about that 1K golf. We're going to take a lot of time. We're going to take the whole day up and get it figured out and get a video figured out. And I think I already got some good ideas on what that video is going to look like. So
1.4 face.
What's that?
Michael M. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Thanks, Tanifa. Go get some Jello for your kid. Thank you, Vertical Stacker. Thank you, Steve Rice, Silver Damsel, Sherry Ward, Talking Boyan, Archaeology Michael 007. Did I say Terry 79? Vertical Stacker, Sterling Cannabis, Silver Holic, Pharaoh, Stacking and Packing, PDX Brewer, Dan Katz. I didn't see Dan Katz until just now. Sorry. Been looking away from my phone quite a bit. Welcome, buddy. I'm actually getting ready to get off here, so sorry I didn't mention you before. Good to see you. And I think I've named pretty much all the Silver Heist. Yes, check out Silver Heist. That Salivation Nation tour I've liked every video of everybody that's put out right there. He's got a playlist created right on his channel. It's worth checking out. And if you want to leg up on some of the competition on my 1K golf, there will be 3 questions asked about that video. The Salivation Nation goes to space. Does Sal go to space? Does he? Does he go to space? You're going to have to watch that video. Steve Wood, Silver Streak. If I didn't mention your name, there's Rodney B. Rodney B's in the house. I didn't even see him. Collective Chris. Welcome.
Silverholic?
Silverholic. Oh, yeah. You betcha. Silverholic. Been watching a little bit of Silverholic lately. Pretty cool. Nice editing in there. Silver Streak. I want to thank Silver Steel and Winning Image for sending all those stickers back in December to Tennessee Gem. I found out. Oh, really?
Oh, no.
Oh, that's sad. Oh, man. Darn, man. That just hit me. That hit me hard, man. We were just actually said something about him the other day. How we have
the sticker board. We had an
extra
sticker of his.
She's tearing up already. I know she is. Silver Streak, thank you, man, for allowing us to be able to do that to him. Darn, man. I almost don't know what to say right now. I'm a little bit struck. Yeah, he found out that he passed away, but I know he's so happy with the stickers. He really was. We watched that one night, him open up that pack. He did a video on it, and he just about giggled himself right out of his seat when he saw how many stickers we had put in there. I mean, we actually rewound that part back again a couple times just because his reaction was so genuine about it.
We sent him
we sent him another round of stickers shortly after that. It wasn't as much as we did the first round, but I sent him all my extras again the second, and yeah, you got winning's crying right now, man. That is sad. Yeah, it is sad, man. I'm glad I made him happy, dude. I just found out a week ago. Oh, I'm sorry about that, man. Yeah, I agree, Stacking and Packing. Let's have a moment. He'll be missed, man. Be missed, man. I'm glad to have made him have a good moment or two before he died. That's a shame, man. Torch just lost his father. Oh, man. Dang, Silver Torch 66. We just got stickers from him for the first time the other day. Yeah. So, won something on his.
You just lost your aunt?
Yeah, definitely a sad loss for Tennessee, Steve. I was just I guess that's why we haven't seen anything from a little while. We were asking, have we seen anything from Tennessee Gem lately? And we just...
Has anybody heard from Cutie Cat lately?
Well, it's my dad's mom. Died at age 92. Oh, dang, man. I'm sorry, man. I've got some. I just lost an aunt a week ago, and my dad's been in and out of the hospital lately, so
He's very proud of the big old upside down U shape stapled on his head.
they put a shunt in there to relieve the water on the brain. Yeah, he's really proud of that little scar he's got on his head now. Yeah, I haven't seen Cutie Cat for a little while either, too. Usually Cutie Cat chimes in on most of my videos. I haven't seen Cutie Cat for a while. And I always look forward to Cutie Cat's comments because she paints a picture with those words. I mean, I like reading everyone's comments, but when you see one from Cutie Cat, sometimes you never know what you're in store for because it's very, very descriptive in her. She's got to be a writer. I mean, I would say she's got to be a writer.
I gotta have a few scars on my head. I've knocked it on everything my whole life. I'm 6 foot tall, and I was taller than my second grade teacher, so I had early height, and I was clumsy as can be because if you're tall, if you grow fast, too fast, your ears don't catch up. So
See, stacking and packing just said, funny thing, about life. We just celebrated my wife's grandmother's 100-year birthday. She had to come up with all kinds of paperwork to prove to insurance and SSI that she is still alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
I've had 2 great grandmothers live to
good long life, man. Good long life to 100. Only way I want to live to be 100 is if I'm feeling good yet. But if it's a painful 100 years. Anyway, well, I'm sorry, Silver Streak. Sorry to hear that, man. I mean, I'm glad you told us because I don't know how would have never known. So prayers to the family of Tennessee Jim, and Brian Waddell was in here a little earlier saying he was having problems with archaeology. Said that he had a family member. Yep, lost my dad's mom. So, I mean, looks like a lot of people are passing right now. So don't take every day for granted, man. Kiss the ones that you love and be close. You can't always take it for granted. Well, everyone, I appreciate you sticking around here long enough to hear me babble about. It's almost like one of them spectacular things, a little stream about nothing. I did go and buy a couple coin collections. Well, actually one. I went to my LCS for and we'll get that. Did you get the 64D?
Nope.
It's
didn't. Right on top there.
Oh.
Did you show the paper?
Oh, I never showed the paper. Maybe I should prove to everyone what that number was. Yeah, see, it was 64.
I think you did show
it.
It was
64. I think I talked more about it. I don't know if I showed it or not, but we know who won that.
Silver Streak.
Silver Streak won it. That's right. It's been a long day. I don't know if we're going back out and making any videos. What's the time? Depends if I get a second wind in me. Anyway, yeah, prayers for everyone. We'll keep them in the prayers, everyone. Sterling Cannabis, my man. Silver Streak, Sherry Ward, Dan Katz, Stacking and Packing Archaeology, Silver Damsel, Steve Rice, Pharaoh, Stacking and Packing, and Dan Katz. I think I've said your name a couple times, PDX Brewer. Thank you all for joining in a stream of, well, here comes 1K. Hope you're all there. A lot of silver is going to be given away that night. So thank you all for coming. We're going to sign off now. And I'll talk to you on some of your videos and be on the lookout for the 1K. Thanks.
Thank you.